Good morning world. I'm just making Jay and I's breakfast. I've got cereal, Jay's got his oats, and we're having it with fruit, bananas and blueberries, chia seeds and almond milk. And I've made us a cup of Earl Grey tea as well. It is not a very nice day out there today at all. It's just started raining. Looks grey and a bit miserable, so it will be a home day today, which is fine because we actually have quite a bit of work to catch up on, so we're going to do that. Hopefully we'll be able to get a nice Eden walk in later once it stops raining, because she hasn't been out yet. Breakfast is over and the rain has stopped. It didn't come to much at all. Still not great outside, but we are going to take the doggies out for a little forest walk just in case it decides to rain again. Alright, we have two eager doggies at the door. Bex, you ready for a walk? Yeah? Ready for a walk? We'll take that as a yes, Eden.
I'm actually having a little bit of vlogger's block right now. I'm not sure if that's a well-known thing. Everyone knows about writer's block. But I picked up the camera today and I said to Sash, I don't know what to say. So many things are happening, and yet I feel like nothing is happening at the same time. It's really odd. We are in fact moving house again because we actually forgot, but we agreed to look after our friend's bearded dragon for a week. They're going on holiday, so that's definitely something of interest. We're going to be pet sitting a bearded dragon for a week. And we're going to go meet them for dinner tonight to discuss how you do that, because I've got no idea how to take care of a bearded dragon. The doggies are sniffing away out on their field walk. I finally put the Captain, the steady drone, up for sale, and it's getting quite a bit of interest on eBay. It's got 22 watches already. We paid over £1,000 for that thing when it first came out, so hopefully anywhere near half that would be great, but I'm not sure. We'll see how the auction goes. And how's the pregnancy going?
Third trimester is more difficult than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. Underestimated the third trimester, I think. It's shocked me.
From a non-pregnant outsider's point of view, the third trimester appears more like the first trimester. Much more fatigue, much more stressy moments and funny feelings. Whereas the second was just like normal Sasha, wasn't it, Sash? There was no difference in the second trimester, which is common thought actually. A lot of people have said this. The third was always going to be the hardest. But it is the last stretch. Less than 2 months to go now, Sash. And we'll have a baby. How's that feel? Scary?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit scary.
Going back to the pregnancy symptoms, the third trimester, literally overnight, it was like being first pregnant again, and I can't get through the day without having a nap again. It's difficult to put shoes on now. The bump gets in the way when I open cupboards and drawers, and moving around is a struggle, and I just some days don't want to do anything. I just want to sit and not move. But I'm making a conscious effort to get out and do stuff every day to stay healthy. But it is definitely a massive difference from the second trimester. That was great. And this is shaping up to be quite difficult.
I actually got an email the other day from the Spinnaker watch company, and they wanted me to review their watches, which I thought was quite strange because I know nothing about watches, but they must have seen our 5th Watches campaign and thought these guys might be interested in this. So they've actually gone and sent me 2 watches. The guy from their marketing department said, I'll get it to you urgently. I really want you to promote these, so let's have a look. They've just released these solar powered watches. And so I said to them in the email, shouldn't we wait until we get to Portugal because there's more sun there and then we can show them off properly? And he was like, no, just get it on your channel now. So let's see what they look like. Alright, that's the white one. Grey one. Brand new. They look quite nice. I told the guy in an email that I would do a dedicated review for them, so it won't be this video, I'll do a separate one, and that way we can keep it separate from normal vlogging, and I can go into as much detail as I can work out, because obviously I'm not a watchmaker, not a watch wearer, but I should be able to give my opinion on what I think of them generally, as how they look and how they feel when you wear them. And the fact that they're solar powered is pretty cool. What do you think of it?
I really like them. Like Joe said, he's not a watch person, but I actually quite like watches and I appreciate a good watch.
Would you wear that?
I would, in the right situation.
Yeah.
Like if I was on a beach or going on a yacht or at sea.
Yeah. Ta-da! I better hide them back in darkness again so they don't start up before I do my review video, and I'll make it like a bonus thing, so if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. We do actually get business inquiries quite often on our email, and most of the time we just ignore it because they're not the kinds of things we would want to promote, like gambling sites and stuff like that. But looking at the future and the way that YouTube works, as a channel of our size, we don't make a lot of money from YouTube royalties, and our Patreon support fluctuates quite a lot. So with a family on the way, we do need to start thinking about our options for earnings in the future. So we are open to working with brands, and if the products that they're giving away seem to be something that I think I would wear or use or just be interested in having a look at, then yeah, we'll definitely be open to it. I think it's something that most YouTubers have to get used to as their channels grow. Working with brands and companies will be something that happens in the same way that people that make movies and stuff eventually need sponsorship to keep going. Another thing that you guys might find interesting, any of you that have been following us since we've been in Thailand, you obviously interested in Thailand videos, you might know about the YouTuber Geoff Carter. Well, him and Johnny have got together and they've had a chat with me, and they basically want me to make an intro for Geoff's channel. So that's a rare state of events. I didn't expect that to happen. Just got an email the other day and Johnny was like, yeah, we've organised it, we've talked about it, and we want you to do it for him. So that's my next job. I'm going to work on Geoff Carter's intro for his YouTube channel. So what a strange collaboration that is. If you don't know, Geoff Carter is actually quite a well-known Thailand vlogger. I've never met him, never spoken to him, but his videos are quite funny. So I'm going to have a look at his channel, get used to his personality, and see what I can make for him that fits his channel, because he actually doesn't have an intro right now. Let's get on with that.
That's there, and this is easy icon bar 2.
Just having a little lunch break. I made up that spinach and peanut salad that I made the other day with avocado in it. Sasha has toasted some bread and put together
Beetroot and cucumber.
Yes. We had a cheese and cracker night last night because we weren't vlogging, and it was really nice. We bought these cheeses for the party and we're still managing to get through them. They've really held up, haven't they? Yeah. One of them's got loads of chilies in it. One of them's got onion and chive, and then we also bought a camembert. We checked to see if it was safe for pregnant ladies to eat, and it was, wasn't it? Yes. It's difficult nowadays because we have to check everything, whether it's vegetarian, whether it's safe for pregnancy, before it even goes in your mouth. But yeah, it was really tasty. I must admit, I am becoming quite a fan of cheeses, and we found out on our recent trip to Portugal that they're actually making very nice cheeses in Portugal, but they're just not well known. So I do think that when we go there and we start making videos, it could be one of our things. Like, we got into coffee, I think we'll get into cheese there. Looking good. Looking very green.
Lunch is finished. It was very delicious. I do love beetroot and spinach and avocado, so it's a great combination. Jay has been busy working hard on Geoff Carter's intro. How's the intro going, Jay?
I think I've finished it. I've had absolutely no contact with Geoff, by the way. I've done all of this through Johnny, so I've got no idea if he's even going to like it or not.
While Jay's been doing that, I've been busy listing the last of our current pile of eBay stuff. I've got one more item to list, but it's quite a big item, so I'm leaving that for a minute because I need to take lots of photos of it. It's our motorised digi slider that we want to downsize and get a smaller version of, but I'll do that later. And I'm currently looking through this clothing bundle that we bought the other day, because we didn't actually even look at it properly when we got it because we were annoyed that the other half was stolen out of the packet. So I kind of just crumpled it all back into the bag and threw it into a corner for a day or two. But I've just got it all out again and gone through what we've actually got, and this is it. So there's quite a decent sized pile here, and we've got 7 little sleep vests, and I've checked everything, and everything is in a really good condition. Like, you can tell it's been worn, or you can tell it's been washed, but there's no staining on anything. It's not even really that bobbly from the washing and stuff like that, so all of it is really good condition. And then we've got 2 sleep suits. This is a stripy yellow one, and then under here, this one's got little clouds on. So we've got 3 scratch mitts, a little hat which says cute, and a pair of booties which are really sweet. There's a Babies R Us set as well, which has got little trousers, t-shirt and another hat, and also a Babies R Us little jacket. It says I love hugs, and another Babies R Us I love hugs, let's snuggle sleep suit, stripy one. And then lastly we've got this lovely snowsuit, which has got a little hat attached, little hood with ears, which is very sweet, and it's really fluffy and soft. And again, like, it's not stained or anything, so it's really, really good. There is 20 items of clothing here. We paid £2.99 for it, which is unbelievable, really. It was rather a good deal, and the package that we didn't get was full of newborn stuff, which we won for £4.99 plus postage. But we are currently getting our money back for that because we did not receive it. But all of this stuff will be great for just like sleeping in and days when we're not going anywhere and just in the house, generally not doing anything exciting that requires a nice outfit. I'm pleased with it. I think it's worth looking on eBay for things like this, because 0 to 3, everything in this pile is 0 to 3 months as well. And for things that are not going to be worn for long or very often, it just seems silly to spend a lot of money buying everything individually and new. So yes, I'm happy with this. And then later on today we have got a load more stuff. Oh, I'm getting out of breath just talking. We've got more stuff that's been delivered, so we're going to go and pick that up, and I think there's another 2 or 3 bundles of clothes in that as well. So our little baby pile is shaping up quite nicely. We have actually bought some new stuff for the baby as well. It's not a complete bargain baby, but yesterday actually I bought these little newborn sleep suits which have little bees on. I thought were quite sweet. We bought them newborn size because apparently 0 to 3 months is great, but if the baby is born fairly small, then 0 to 3 clothing will actually be quite large on it. And one of our subscribers also said make sure you buy some newborn stuff as well, so we have a few newborn items, not just 0 to 3 months. According to the guide on the back of the clothing, it does say newborn is up to 7.5 pounds in weight. So I know a lot of babies are born bigger than that and they're already too big for newborn clothes, but just in case, because you never know, we've got a few newborn items as well. And up to 3 months is up to 14.5 pounds, so it's quite a big difference. If you did have a £7 baby, then they're going to be wearing clothes that are suitable for up to 14-15 pounds, so it will be a bit big for them for a while. So we're covering all bases. Also, these 2 sleep suits for newborn was £4, so I got 20 items of clothes for £2.99 and 2 sleep suits alone new was £4. So yes, there's a big difference. We are out of the house and heading to our friends for dinner to get some bearded dragon instructions, how to look after a bearded dragon. And she has cooked up a nice feast for us as well, so it should be a good night.
These little drives across our hometown, where we grew up. Meetings with our friends that we've known since we were children. soon to become another memory.
Alright, hang on.
Are you in?
Yes, we're in.
I really don't know which button really got the key on it.
It has been nice reconnecting with everybody. Being social.
That's the last.
Yeah, we committed that about a year now.
Something we haven't really had the opportunity to do much
Thing in that he then just asked.
when we were living abroad before.
That wasn't fun.
The best thing about friendships, real ones, is that no matter how long you're away for,
The same as the bun.
it does actually. If they are true, they'll still be there if and when you come back. Oh, I see. Well, to be fair, they do look the same there. If it wasn't for the cheese and the tomato and everything spinning out. We've got a nice little group of people
Hummus, tomato, lettuce.
Right.
I've supplied.
whose company we really enjoy.
Like that. No cheese. This is dairy free. Water in her bowl, and then lettuce. Is it lettuce most days, or every other time? And I left the door open.
And how many
one day
people
when I
can
got
say
something, and she just looked out.
They've had the opportunity
just fell.
to babysit a bearded
And
dragon.
then once you go to put her back, she'll generally run away from us. Yeah, I've lost her overnight a couple of times. No, I'm gonna give her a couple, don't we?
Yeah.
A couple of the decent sized ones if they're that small.
Probably not many.
Sometimes you open the lid and they go, and you're like, oh.
That was nice. We had a lovely little dinner there, spent some time with friends, and also set ourselves up so we can stay there for the next week. Now it's time to go home. We're both quite tired.
It's quite chilly out.
It's quite chilly out, yeah, for a summer's eve.
Yeah.
So we're going to end the vlog here. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today. Subscribe to both of our channels, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.